big heavyweights on a collision course, and the stakes are very high. The winner of this matchup will be the #1 contender to the Ultra Championship. And thus far, here in PCW Ultra, Schaff has been unstoppable, defeating multiple opponents every time out.
Are you not going to say our names? Todd Kennelly, Christian Cole, ringside. Have you not learned how to do your job yet? Have you not learned to introduce awesome people? I mean, I get it, Schaff's a monster. He's probably the best thing going in PCW Ultra now, except for, of course, his opponent who's about to make his way out. But yeah, I mean, we're getting this thing started right. Two of the great independent wrestlers in the world today to start off PCW Ultra Into the Void.
Expect a great reception for Hammerstone. And what history Hammerstone has had here in PCW Ultra, and it was really been a launch pad for his career. Hammerstone has now competed over in Japan. For Noah, he's been in MLW, but now coming back home, so to speak, to PCW Ultra with a shot to becoming the #1 contender to the Ultra Championship, something that he has wanted for a long, long time.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was distracted at how good-looking Hammerstone is, and apparently Schaff a little jealous. He's going to attack Hammer from the back, and I haven't heard a bell. This match not sanctioned yet, Todd.
I think that Schaff felt that Hammerstone rudely interrupted him last time out after a victory over the likes of Brian Pillman Jr. and Douglas James in a triple threat match, and now interrupting the entrance of Hammerstone with just brutal tactics to kick this match off.
PCW Ultra ending 2019.
Oh my gosh!
Right in front of you, great capture by our cameraman. That rolling senton right into the face of Hammerstone. Man, Hammerstone is jacked.
Yeah, get jacked up right now, quite frankly. And to your point, Christian Cole, the bell never officially rung. Both competitors have to be in the ring before this match starts in official capacity, but certainly getting quite an early advantage with Schaff. Now the bell sounds, but I mean, think of the damage that's already been done, and now that discus clothesline, it might be over before it begins. Here's the cover. Hammerstone kicks at 2.5.
And 2.5, 3 seconds into this match is about as close as you get to putting away a star like Hammerstone so quickly. And Schaff, the monster, knows he's gonna need absolutely everything in the bag to be able to get rid of Hammerstone. Hammerstone has wanted this heavyweight championship shot for so long. He had one earlier in his career here at PCW Ultra, came up just short. And Hammerstone looks to reposition himself against perhaps Mil Muertes or Savio Vega for that PCW Ultra heavyweight title.
Yeah, but Christian, how about what we just saw? Not too many guys can shrug off a German suplex attempt by Hammerstone, but Schaff had the power to do it. Now nullifies Hammerstone charging in. Oh, look out here. Big belly-to-belly overhead throw, and Schaff is not used to getting thrown around like that.
Something has changed about Hammerstone in 2019, and it's not just his haircut or the fact that he's put on another 20 pounds of lean muscle. It is the fact that his confidence is through the roof. His ability in the ring is unlike anything we've ever seen from Hammerstone, as he delivers strike after strike, isolating the monster. And Todd, have we ever seen the monster Schaff of Defy Wrestling and PCW Ultra in this position?
No, certainly not. And Schaff out of the Pacific Northwest coming down here and has really had his way with everybody he's been in the ring with. But Hammerstone has faced some incredible super heavyweights. Oh, get your cameras ready. Photo op. Think of the people that Hammerstone's been in the ring with here and gotten victories over. Oh, he's
trying to take a picture. Taking a picture.
Christian pulling out his phone.
It's photo worthy, you were right. I mean, he looks incredible. I'm salivating just watching this god of a man.
We remember those two incredible clashes with Brian Cage. He's got victories over the likes of Jeff Cobb. I mean, Hammerstone has faced the best of the best, and again in there now with Schaff, who I think thus far might be winning the striking game of this heavyweight Haas fight.
I think you're just being biased, which you're paid not to do. The fact is that Schaff is controlling the match, but I think it's possum, a bit of possum by Hammerstone, who has learned in his career over the last year or two at MLW just how to win titles around the world.
Well, little overzealous there. Home field advantage for Hammerstone. Even the ring is attacking Schaff here in the Ultratorium.
Yeah, these fans in Wilmington giving no room for error. And I think Schaff may be just a little excited. I mean, all the marbles are on the line here. Well, certainly a shot at all the marbles cover. Only a 1 count from our senior official, Rick Knox, who has become a star overnight himself.
Well, wouldn't you be excited as well if you're Schaff? It's, I believe, his 3rd match here in the Ultratorium. And if he gets the win here over Hammerstone, he's the #1 contender to the richest prize in all of PCW Ultra.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is that at the end of this night, when our main event concludes and the dust settles, either Savio Vega or Mil Muertes will be the PCW Ultra champion. And I mean, that's as big as it gets in the west coast of the United States. Men from Arizona, Nevada, Oregon, men from Washington, from Canada, from Mexico, Hawaii, they have all competed here for PCW Ultra, and they have all had their eyes set on the title that currently sits across the waist of Mil Muertes. But later on in our main event, Mil Muertes will defend that title against the legend Savio Vega.
Hammerstone out on his feet right now. Forearm shot after forearm shot by the monster Schaff. And Schaff is trying to keep a methodical pace here and take the crowd out of it into the cover now, just bludgeoning Hammerstone. And that was not a kick out at 1 like we saw earlier. Not a ton of authority on that kick out, Christian Cole.
Well, let's not forget the god known as Hammerstone, G-O-D, YBH, your boy Hammer. He took a beating before the bell even rang. I mean, that was flat out cheating by Schaff. Cheaters never prosper. Haven't your mama told you that, Todd?
Hammerstone in a whole lot of trouble right now, though. He's got to get something going. Hammerstone, I think, really has to create some distance, and that's something he hasn't had because Schaff has just been using this smothering aggressive offense to keep in close. Hammer gets distance, he's going to be the quicker of the two. He's got that Valkyrie missile, he'll come off the top. He's got that speed and aggressiveness, but right now he's just getting smothered and controlled by the monster Schaff.
Yeah, much to the surprise of the PCW Ultra faithful here in the Ultratorium. I think these fans, as much as Schaff is an absolute monster, they have their faith that Hammerstone, the original roster member of PCW Ultra, would come in here and at least compete with Schaff. But he's in a bad way as he looks to fight back here, but will it be enough? Oh, look at that.
There's that speed we talked about there. Nice enziguri counter. Schaff thought he had caught the strike. No sir, exploder suplex, nowhere to go but down for the big man, and he hits the turnbuckles on the way to the canvas.
Boy, the story of this match so far is to expect the unexpected. Schaff and Hammerstone, two guys you'd never think see in a precarious position, both suffering the effects of this match thus far. As the fans start to build energy and momentum for Hammerstone, they want to see him get another title shot. They believe he can become champion in PCW Ultra.
Incredible victories here in the Ultratorium for Hammerstone. Does he have a big one in store here? Gets that pace going. Now he's got that distance that we thought might be the difference maker, and it's proving to be just that right now. Schaff turned inside out, and that's not going to help things for him. Cover, does he have the big man down and out? Hammerstone looking for the win. Only a count of 2, but that hand was coming down.
It would shock me for Schaff to ever get counted out in a pinfall attempt. 3 seconds. It would just absolutely shock me for the monster who has made waves in PCW Ultra, who has come here to take over, to lose. I mean, it's almost like I don't know who would lose in this situation. Both men have proven to be winners in their careers. Look at Schaff able to fight out.
Physical counter there by Schaff. We saw him nullify, a German suplex attempt earlier, now shrugging off the power bomb or pile driver attempt. And he's just got enough size and wherewithal to nullify some of the signature offense of Hammerstone, but he's got to get some offense going himself, and he might just do that. He's got Hammer in a precarious position here, Christian.
That back chop, really trying to loosen up every part of the body of Hammerstone. Schaff, so smart. We often call him a monster. The fact is he's got some of the best in-ring IQ PCW Ultra has ever seen. Look at this.
Uh-oh, he might be looking for it. That just talking about Schaff, he's put away everybody here in PCW so far. Nice counter. Oh, I love how Hammerstone got all the weight there over the shoulders. Look out, now he hits the suplex, digging down deep, showing tons of tenacity. And now look at this, hitting everything he missed earlier. Big power bomb, stacking them up. Here's the cover, 1, 2. Wow.
With Brock Lesnar's Suplex City, Hammerstone is Powerbomb County, as he is able to deliver those high-impact maneuvers, slamming his opponents to the canvas. Day in and day out, we've come accustomed to seeing Hammerstone display his ability. I wouldn't be surprised if he was able to get a victory by knockout. That might be the only way he can get Schaff. I don't think Schaff will quit or submit. I don't think Schaff will be able to get down for 3.
Well, of course, not with a title shot on the line. Now, Hammerstone trying to create a dynasty elsewhere, but he'd love to do it right here in PCW Ultra if he can go on to win this match and ultimately the Ultra Championship. Nice counter there, and it looks to me like Hammerstone, the quicker and the fresher of the two at this point in the matchup. Got to keep going. Beautiful missile drop kick. The big man's down again, and you can see the look of shock and awe on the face of Schaff.
Schaff so accustomed to being on his feet, so accustomed to being the one doing the bruising, as we saw minutes ago, but this match has turned around quickly. Oh, look at this, roll up. Schaff got it here.
Wow, so close. What a counter there, Christian. You got to think that Hammerstone was looking for that nightmare pendulum. Beautifully scouted there by Schaff.
Oh, wow. Hammerstone thrown over that top rope, and man, Schaff is a striker's striker. Akin to a lot of old school professional wrestlers. Reminds me a little bit of Scott Steiner. Reminds me a little bit of the great Dr. Isaac Yankem. Schaff is tough as they come, in great shape.
Well, you better check your grill after you're in there with Schaff. Look out here, fireman's carry, don't tell me. Death Valley driver on the apron, absolutely decimating Hammerstone. And Schaff wisely rolling back in, because you gotta believe a count is gonna be administered here.
I did speak to Dom Kubrick about the rules of this match. Any type of victory, count out, submission, pinfall, will name the winner, the #1 contender, and Schaff taking a breather. Look at it, talking to himself, motivating himself, knowing he is this close to earning that shot against Mil Muertes or Savio Vega for the PCW Ultra.
Over halfway home with this count. I believe it's up to 7 now. 8 count now. He's got 2 seconds to get back in the ring. Hammerstone breaks the count, gets in there, but it allowed Schaff to get the higher ground as Hammer came in, and it allowed Schaff to get a breather while Hammer was out there breathing heavy on the outside after that Death Valley driver.
What an angle from our production team here. I mean, can you imagine this monster just punching and kicking you while you're isolated, slamming you with that incredible suplex?
Turnabout's fair play. Hammerstone got him with the German suplex earlier, now won the other way by the monster Schaff, who is in total control now. Second suplex, Hammer getting turned inside out. And the big turning point in this matchup, that Death Valley driver. I mean, the arms might be completely numb of Hammerstone.
Jesus. Over and over again, Rick Knox taking a very close look at Hammerstone. You could see the left arm limp, perhaps a stinger, losing feeling.
I think so. Could be a stinger, could be a separate. Oh, look at this, a little defiance against the wrestler from Defy Wrestling here by Hammerstone, saying it's going to take more than that. Double underhooks. Oh, the pedigree to go on to a title matchup, perhaps. No, Hammerstone finds a way to dig down deep and slip that shoulder out of there.
Man, I am in awe that either of these men are still kicking out, and what an incredible lariat, and that's it, academic. Wait a minute.
Whoa! One count, you see the one finger up there. How on earth? What is Hammerstone made of? Adrenaline can do wonders, and it's pumping hard and heavy through the body of Hammerstone.
Exchanging blows back and forth. These two men trying to knock the teeth out of the face of their opponent. Schaff cutting him off. The fans don't like it. They wanted to see a strike battle till someone fell. Looks like Schaff took the easy way out there.
Well, that was a smart audible. Go downstairs. Out of the way of that shot was Schaff. He who counters last might counter best. He's got him in the launch position here. This is how he's won a lot of his matches. Oh, out the back door. Hammerstone going upstairs. Both guys shooting their heavy artillery. Hammerstone's got him up. Can he complete it? Oh, yeah, pendulum is on the money.
Will he be the #1 contender? Yes! He did it! Hammerstone will get his shot for the PCW Ultra title.
A shot that's been a long time coming. Hammerstone has wanted that opportunity at the Ultra Championship for quite some time. And man, oh man, did he ever have to earn it. What a slugfest, a heavyweight hoss fight to top perhaps all others here at PCW Ultra. Hammerstone has a date with destiny at Anniversary 2K20.
A new look, a new year, a new attitude, and a new title shot for Hammerstone. How impressive was Hammerstone tonight?